we've learned how to breathe and buzz, it's time to get our horns out so we can learn our first note. So whenever you get your horn out for the very first time, you're going to want to find a flat surface that you can trust that won't move your horn while you're moving it. So you're going to want to take your horn case and put it again on a flat surface. Different horn cases have different ways of opening them. Some of them will have latches that you just have to bring up, but this one is a zip one. So you're just going to unzip it on both sides and then lift it while it's still on the flat surface. Then you're going to grab your horn and then make sure it's safely secure in your left hand. And then grab your mouthpiece and put it inside and twist it just a tiny bit to the right, and that way it won't fall out, otherwise it will. Once you have your mouthpiece in place, we can start placing our hands in the right area. So let's start with our left hand. So the important fingers on our left hand are our ring finger and our thumb. So that's where you place first. So you're going to put your ring finger in this ring right here, and then you're going to put your thumb in what we call the thumb saddle. So these are the two important fingers. It's just going to go in the ring and the thumb saddle. Your pinky is just going to be held straight right there, and then your other two fingers will just wrap around your third valve. Now, if you don't have a third valve slide ring, which is what this looks like, it's held in by this kind of a screw here. I'd encourage you to ask your teacher to find some way to get you one, because it's important for once you do start playing in notes that use your third valve, it helps tune those with other people. If you don't have it for now, that's okay. You can still keep your pinky extended out, but just go ahead and wrap all three of your fingers, so 1, 2, 3, around your third valve slide. Now that we've learned how to place our left hand appropriately, I'm going to teach you how to hold your right hand. So your right hand, all of the fingers are pretty important, but again, you're going to want to put your pinky just on top of this pinky ring once you've learned where to place your other fingers. So we've got the first valve here, the second valve here, and the third valve here. You've got your three middle fingers here, your pointer finger, your middle finger, and your other ring finger. This one is number 1, this one's number 2, and this one is number 3. So they're going to match up with the valves. So this one again is 1, and then 2, and 3. So that's where those three fingers go, 1, 2, 3, and your pinky 4 is on top of the pinky ring, and your thumb will go on the casing of the valve 1, which is where your pointer finger goes. So it'll be just right below that, right below this pipe right here, which is called the lead pipe. So, and whenever you have your fingers on top of your valves, the 1, 2, and 3, you're going to want to make sure the tips of your fingers are the things that are touching the part of your fingers that are touching your valves. So again, 1, 2, and 3. And your thumb again goes on the casing of valve 1, where your pointer finger is already at. And then make sure that your pinky is not on the inside of this pinky ring, but on top. So and you just hold it like this. And then now, to bring it up to your mouth, you don't want to go like this. You can't really get much accomplished from that. So you're going to want to sit up straight, shoulders back, and make sure your elbows are away from your belly, and then make sure there's a good sized triangle type thing going on with your hands. And then just slowly bring it to your mouth and make sure everything's straight and proper. Your neck's up, chin's up, and you play your first note. Okay guys, good job. Now you should know how to hold your horn appropriately. If not, feel free to rewind the video and go through the process one more time to solidify anything that you're unsure of. If you have a few other instruments in your group, feel free to look at the other videos that we're providing to you guys, trombone, baritone, or horn. And if not, feel free to also move on to the next video where you should be learning your first note. Alright, have fun.